Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Love During Lockup, Season 6, Episode 26. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Ayanna and Jahmal. So her brother is taking her and the kids to the park. So while they're in the car, they're talking about how much time she got to do. And she's like, I think it's going to be at least 90 days, no matter how they try to spin it. So her brother just got out of the pen, honey. He did 4 years. And I was just thinking, baby, I know these two stressing that mama out. Do you hear me? Ain't nothing worse than worrying about your grown kids. Not only are both of y'all in and out of jail, she is taking full responsibility of your child. So Jahmal calls while they're on the way to meet his mom and his sisters, right? She talking about, yeah, this gonna be my mother-in-law to be. And child, a jailbird will promise you anything. Do you hear me? They be saying all kinds of stuff, girl, don't mean that they mean it. They show him lying about him marrying her on her birthday. Now, to his defense, he didn't say what birthday and what age she was going to be. So, therefore, thus and such, this is all on you, Ayanna, all on you. So her brother grabs the phone and he's like, yeah, so y'all talking about get married when you get out? That's what y'all talking about? Baby, the way that phone went silent. I said, now I know damn well the prison calls ain't dropping. I said, what's going on here? He said, are y'all going to get married when you get out? She said, babe, you hear me? Yeah, that's the plan for sure. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Sir, please. You are not marrying that girl. Ayanna, why are you being so desperate for this man? Is there a shortage near you? Girl, where y'all from? Well, I think they from Pennsylvania, honey. I don't know. But Ayanna, you need to get your damn self together. You need to worry about getting your son before you get married and move a man in the house when your son still moved out. Move your son in before you move a man in. Girl. So then he was like, yeah, I just want to wait 2 years before we get married so we could really just get to know each other. Well, baby, what'd he say that for? Girl, he can't marry you right now. He still got to run the streets and run through your friends first. Because if you think that you are the only friend that can take him from somebody, you best believe you better lock up, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide every damn body you know, because Jahmal is coming. Okay, Jahmal is coming. I am so happy Jahmal is not here right now. Baby, this is a mess. Moving forward, Andrew and Candiace. So he's at the apartment that he got for Candiace. He done bought furniture to furnish the whole thing. Baby, it's a super sucker every season. Do y'all hear me? There's always one that just really empties that bank account out. I'm talking about make sure that the well runs dry. Now, her BFF stops by to see the place, right? So her friend is like, yeah, let me see what's going on. Oh, it's really nice in here. You want to see where your friend gonna sleep while she's using Andrew. I can't even get a man to buy a bagel, let alone a bedroom set. Child, this is a fool. Maybe I need to be calling collect from prison. You have a collect call from Misha. Are we gonna get into it? If we gonna get into it, please press 1. Honey, I don't know. If it's gonna get me a fully furnished apartment and a brand new truck, like, what is this? So she calls while he's getting the furniture unwrapped, right? Because the furniture just got delivered. The friend is telling her, girl, you're going to be able to run over him like he is doing everything for you. This man done bought her a truck and he has her set up with a fully furnished apartment. Mind you, he's spending more money on her than he is in child support. Baby, just sickening. When I say all around sickening, now he's paying $400 in child support, but $1,300 on the apartment. Fully furnished it for over $2,000, and ain't no telling what that note is on that truck, baby, because car notes ain't what they used to be. You know, you could get a good cap on a car note at $350. Now it's like $700, $800, and that's on the 99 truck. So I can only imagine what he's spending. Shonta and False, honey, formerly known as True, because ain't nothing true about it. Do you hear me? Not nothing. So she got back these pictures that she sent to False. And she's wondering what the issue is. Like, why am I getting my pictures back? Now, she's talking to her daughter about it, and she decides to call the jail to see what's going on. So they tell her it's one of two things or one of three things. He's either in solitary confinement, or he got some explicit pictures and he's not supposed to be getting those types of things in prison. And she was like, well, he ain't in no solitary confinement, so he must have gotten nudie photos from his preference. Honey, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking one of them naked Caucasian ladies sent him some photos and that's what he really want to see. And you just a fool. You know you in love. So baby, now she pissed. Girl, let that stepbrother have him. Because don't think I don't remember him saying in that confessional that stepbrother wanted him. Now, I skipped over it the first review I did. But I'm here to say that you should let Fred and all his peace and chains have false. Just let him have him. So he calls her. And she tells him that her pictures were returned. So she's like, well, I mean, do you know why? Here he go. Nah, I don't have no idea. So she's asking if he's talking to someone else. And is. And is. Over with Slick Rick and Samantha. Rick is riding his bike, y'all. Baby, I love the seasoned characters on Love During and Love After Lockup. Baby, I love it when they seasoned. So Rick is wearing this denim Hawaii 5-0 shirt, right? And he's riding his bike. And Samantha called. He said, hey, no, you got to call me back. You got to be very aware of your surroundings on a bike. The way that I hollered, I said, you know what, Slick Rick, you sure right. Safety first. Safety first. So once he made it to safety and he's in the comfort of his own truck, she called him back. Samantha don't want Slick Rick going to the reunion with all these little hussies around because she knows that one of those girls that he hooked up with a long time ago is going to be at the reunion. So they show Slick Rick on FaceTime with Sandy. Baby, Sandy ready to catch up. Do y'all hear me? Ready to risk it all. She's like, I can't wait till I can see you and hug you and kiss you and love you. Y'all know what? As I was watching this, I was just thinking to myself, once I get to a particular age, baby, it ain't no way I'm finna be playing these games that Samantha or Slick Rick, Sandy, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Mo are playing. Absolutely not. Those games are for your 20s. I am not about to be in my damn 60s talking about I can't wait to see you. Child, if you don't give me my rocking chair, give me some acres, give me a home, not too big, not too small, and some peace and quiet in my damn shows. Child, please, I wish I would be worried about a Slick Rick. So he sent up that line to Samantha telling her, no, you don't have to worry about Sandy. All while he's talking to Sandy. I told y'all. I knew it. Slick Rick. I knew it. So she's asking him if he told them about them being engaged. He gonna say, no, I mean, I'm not hiding you. Okay, Drake. So you're not hiding Samantha from the world. You're hiding the world from Samantha. Like, make it make sense to us. Because I'm a little bit confused. He talking about I'm not hiding you, but, you know, people think you're rushing into things and that might not end well. Sure, Jan. Sure. Just say you're embarrassed by Samantha. Now, you like the companionship. You like to be able to talk to her on the phone and you know exactly where she is and she ain't bothering you too tough. But you do not want anybody else to know that you are with Samantha. Let's just keep it all the way real. Okay, let's just keep it real. Samantha was not happy with that. So he started saying, you know, they need to take time to get to know each other. Rick want to get to their reunion and be semi-single. And he ain't fooling me. Because why did you even propose to this woman and then you gonna hide it? So then he gonna tell us that the Idaho Department of Corrections requires per her release that if she wants to move out of state that she has to be married. And he's like, yeah, she wants it to happen before she gets out. But I mean, I have no idea how that's possible. Rick, ask the Googler. Honey, hop on the Googler. Talking about you don't have no idea how it works. Side note. Y'all remember when Sheree was a semi-love during lockup castmate over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta? It's a damn shame. Listen, I don't know why, but as I was watching this episode, all I could think about was Sheree taking that prison pic with Lyrone, and she had on that shirt that said wifey. Baby, the crossover would have been insane. Sheree, you are missing out on a bag. You don't know how to make money, honey. Call Candy and ask her to go to the studio and drop some beats and then ask her how you make some damn money. You could have had Prison Bay clothes. Girl, you could have had She by Cell Block D. Girl, you could have had all kinds of stuff and they would have paid you good. We would have paid you top dollar to bring Lyrone over here while you scraping and scrapping over there on Bravo. Child, this is a fool. Ayanna and Jahmal. So she gets to the park with the mama and the sisters. Baby, it was a family of studs. Do you hear me? I said, Ayanna is a real goofy. The way that she just take her kids around any and everybody. And where's that youngest girl's baby's, where's the youngest baby's daddy at? Because that baby can't be no more than 2. I said, what is going on, honey? Ain't no way I would have took my kids to that park, and then you wasn't even paying them no mind. And then they started talking. And his mama standing over there looking like Whoopi Goldberg, talking about, I want to know if you the wife or the mistress. Ma'am say, what now? Now, how she gonna be the mistress to her own man? But then again, she did take him from that friend. So, honey, we never know. Ayanna's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the last baby mama and the wife. Now, y'all, this man has 6 kids and 4 babies' mothers. And one of them is her ex-best friend. The way that I would have kept that to myself forever, you could not have beaten that information out of me. If they wanted that information out of me, they would have had to pay a hefty fee. Child, please, I wish I would. Talking about, I'm going to be lucky number 5. First of all, it's lucky number 7. And the way it's going, it's looking like you might be number 7. But ma'am, what are you saying? Where is the self-esteem? The mama talking about, you think you could be faithful? Because you know what you do. I know how them strippers get down. I hate the way that they're talking in front of these kids. Take that over there. Okay? Why don't y'all go on over to the side? Where's the brother? The brother can play with the kids while y'all talk about grown folk stuff. Because your son is 9 years old and he can understand what you're talking about. She was like, yeah, I just feel like me and him, we talk. We keep the communication. Well, girl, what else y'all gonna do? He ain't got nothing else to do but communicate. Talking about we keep the communication. Girl, wait till that man get out. He gonna lock up like he was in that cell. Okay? So they're like, well, good luck. Because you know it is Jahmal. You know how he do. I will be on my way back home. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be able to do this. I just would not be able to do this. So he calls her while she's there. And he's asking, what y'all think about Ayanna? She said, I just hope she could hold you down. Mama and sisters, y'all do realize that he's in the pen, right? Like, y'all do realize she's the free one and he's locked up. It's not the other way around. Well, she about to be locked up too. So that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. But in this scene, she is the free one. So then he tells them that she had got a little attitude because he said he wanted to wait 2 years to get married. She was like, yeah, that's news to me. That's news to me. He said, I just feel like she the one though. I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to settle down. Here go the sister being messy. Talking about, yeah, because it's your first marriage, right? Mama said, no, it's his second marriage. Well, baby, what she say that for? Ayanna said, wait a minute, hold him up, swallow him up. The what? This gonna be your second marriage. Who was the first? Child. This whole episode is full of surprises. Shonta and False. So she's on the line with him, right? And she's like, yeah, so they said that, your pictures were getting rejected. He said, yeah, but I don't know why. They didn't tell me exactly why. Oh, but I know. He gonna come up with this cockamamie story talking about my friend Two Braids had sent me some pictures because he was telling me about all these baddies that he be messing with. And, so he sent me the picture. I think he might have sent some naked pictures and they got rejected. Now, Two Braids is not to be confused with 2 Chainz. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Not that one. This is Two Braids, baby. We ain't never seen him. I said, baby, this right here is a fool. So Two Braids done sent the naked pictures and he wants somebody to believe it. That man a lie and the truth ain't in him. Shonta, you know this is a lie too. Girl, don't you take out that loan. If you take out $100,000 loan with that kitchen looking how it's looking and that microwave sitting on that counter, I'm going to be pissed. Because if anything, you should be taking out a home loan. You should not be taking out no loan to get in somewhere with False. You can tell he a liar. Then he going to try to switch it up talking about, it could have been some pictures that you had sent. She was like, no, I would never send any pictures like that. Sir, please, cut the crap. He said he normally dates white females. This is exactly what he said. He didn't say white women. He said white females, but he is attracted to Shonta. I cannot wait till his big bubble head self get out. Because I can't wait to see how he gonna lie and try to spin this. Shonta, girl, don't be no fool. Moving forward. Slick Rick and Samantha. So he's getting ready for the reunion and Samantha is worried about Sandy being there. He's talking about, no, she's not gonna be there. Slick Rick got a little line problem. And side note, while I was looking around in his background, why his bedroom looks so sterile and depressing? I said, what in the old folks home? I don't know. It's just something about that room, honey. So, baby, all the women waiting over at the reunion on Rick, honey. Waiting on fine Rick from high school to get there. Sandy telling them, Rick was calling me during the panini and, we was getting real close. Here go Carol. Baby, because Carol be at all the events, honey. Real messy like. I can just tell. Here go Carol. Well, when was this? I mean, because we used to be gallivanting as well. Okay, and I just want to make sure there's no overlap. Baby, Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion is about to be turned up. Do you? This is giving me high school cafeteria gossip sesh. Do you hear me? I said, baby, not everybody talking about Slick Rick. Rick must be the only man in this town. And I saw a few men in the background, honey. I don't know if they married. I don't know what's going on. But these women all want Rick. Now, don't get me wrong. Rick was handsome when he was younger. Now, I think as an older gentleman, he needs a little bit of facial hair because that alcohol kind of took some of the fullness out of his face. But he's not an ugly man. He's still handsome. I just feel like he needs a little facial hair. But baby, the way they talking about him, you would think he was the bee's knees. And what is this? Is this a reunion? Because baby, it's looking like a kickback to me. I don't know if it was because my reunion was a little bit different and we had different. I guess this might have been part of the reunion. Because you know how you have different events. I don't know if it's just giving this Sandy house and everybody coming over. And not them being excited to see Rick, who has a prison baby he's hiding. Sandy goes running up to him as soon as he gets there to try to get him before Carol gets to him. And she ain't fooling me. She gonna tell him, well, Carol said that y'all hooked up. Like just really hooked up. Now, I mean, he didn't deny it. He's like, yeah, I think it was like in the parking lot or something. I was drunk. So he goes over to Carol. He said, did we hook up in the parking lot? She said, no, not there, but the other. I said, baby, these people so free with it. Not y'all openly talking about hooking up at, okay, y'all. Carol want him, Sandy want him, his fiance want him. Carol rated his looks a 7.9. I said, baby, you cannot make this stuff up. So Samantha calls and he's over to the side trying to talk to her in private, and up walks Sandy. Ma'am, who walks up while people are on the phone? So here goes Samantha. She's like, I know you in line. Slick Rick got the seasoned dolls fighting for his attention. So he's like, yeah, it's Sam. She said, hi, Sam. He gonna whisper, she's a prisoner. Baby, Rick is so unserious. Not she's a prisoner. Baby, not she's a prisoner. You know what, Rick? You are really a character, honey. You had that helmet on, riding that bike, trying to get to safety. And now you gonna whisper to Sandy, she's a prisoner. Rick, please. Sandy was like, oh, okay, so are y'all boyfriend and girlfriend? Like, she was like, oh, he didn't tell you? He didn't gonna say, I just talked to her for like a second, but yes, we're engaged. Rick, you spoke to this woman on FaceTime way before you got down to this here event. You could have told her then. Sandy said, well, he didn't tell me that. Sandy, be gone home, wrecker. So Sandy gonna say in the confessional, I mean, Rick was in love with me. And if he was single, I would be all over that. Well, we already saw that. Rick is telling Samantha he loves her and she helped build his confidence. Listen, Rick, you playing games. You love the attention and you gonna do something you're not supposed to do, and we gonna hear about it in a few episodes, and you ain't fooling me. You wasn't gonna say nothing until Sandy came over because she's chasing you around the party like y'all are Tom and Jerry, and that's just that on that. Moving forward. This is just like high school. Ayanna and Jahmal. Back at the park, she's trying to get the information on the marriage. She was like, who were you married to? He said, no, I was married through religion. She said, I asked you that and you said no. He said, no, you ain't never asked me that. I did. But since you're going to act like you didn't hear it, okay. Girl, take this as a sign to get some self-esteem and move around. Why are you standing in this park with these people talking to this man on his phone about being his fifth child's mother and his future wife that's number 2? Everything about this says that this is wrong. So they going back and forth and back, and the mama just standing over there grinning. He was like, no, it was just a couple months, like 6 months. Girl, wanting to be the 5th baby mama, but the first wife is insane. And mama, you and that sister knew what y'all were doing. Y'all ain't no fool. You knew exactly what you was doing. That's why you sitting over there skinning and grinning. He was hitting her left and right. Do you hear me? Now his family thinks that he's the prize, asking her, what are your intentions with my brother? To see him free. And what else is going on? Andrew and Candiace. So he's getting Candiace's things together so he can go pick her up for her release. Now he got the fake Louis with the strap he done hot glue gunned back on. He got her snack pack. He ready for her to get out. So she calls him while he's driving and she's like, yeah, they just called me. I'm going to call you back. I love you. So baby, she about to get out. He gets to the gate and he's waiting for her to be released. But what tripped me out about Andrew, and he seems like such a sweet man, but dumb as a box of rocks. It was a man coming out. He going to say, congratulations. I said, oh my God. Oh my gosh. So he's standing there waiting. And that was the end of the episode. Baby, these people are insane. Do you hear me, Ayanna? It's ridiculous. Shonta, It's a lie. Samantha. Normally, I'm on the side of the person that's on the outside, but leave Slick Rick the hell alone. He is not done playing childish games. Andrew, you are setting yourself up for the okie doke. That friend and Candiace are about to run game on you, and they're about to run your pockets. And you are not going to be able to afford that $400 in child support that you're supposed to be paying. Don't piss me off. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. This season is so good to me. Y'all are a bunch of somethings, honey. I don't even know what to call you. Tell me what you think. Comment. I'ma comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.